Okay, so my dorky ass self just made like a video and I previewed it, but I deleted it before I uploaded it. So guess what? There's one video out there that you'll never see, and that's fine because it wasn't that great anyway. It was just me talking about Robert, which nobody wants to hear about Robert but me. And I'm trying to find a comfortable place where I can sit and talk about what I did today. Let's see, I woke up and we started doing some yard work. Again, and that was fine. We got a lot of yard work done. I did laundry and I hung all my laundry out to dry in the sun, and it was all freaking work. And I've been listening to Moody Blues tonight because I listened to Moody Blues in college, and I love Moody Blues. If you don't like Moody Blues, maybe you've never heard of the Moody Blues. Moody Blues are pretty cool. I'm going to try to get my oldest grandson to listen to them. I think he'll like them. I mean, how can you not like the Moody Blues? Seriously. How can you not like the Moody Blues? Okay, yeah, I'm drinking a little bit today, but I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not going to get drunk. I'm not. I found this, and it's pretty good. What are your opinions? What are your opinions on this Atlas 3i thing? Are you aware of it? Well, I mean, I've told you about it, but what are your opinions on this Atlas 3i? Is it just randomly passing through like Oumuamua or whatever the other thing was that passed through this interstellar thing? I don't know. It's an interesting object. I'm playing with my lighting. Ooh, that's terrible. I just don't want it to be so bright. And I really need somebody to do something with my hair. I was trying to dread it, and then I kind of fucked it up, and then I kind of quit messing with it, and then I kind of quit caring, and then, well, that's what I've got. It is what it is. I hate it when I just quit talking and I don't act like, it's like, why would I want to quit talking? And the other video that I deleted accidentally or on purposely, who knows? Who knows why you do things? I was talking about when I was in Venice Beach in Los Angeles. And Venice Beach is a fucking crazy place. It really is. If you've never been there, dude, go there. And then imagine being homeless, newly homeless, and living out there and trying to make your way in that world. It's all things I will probably never see again, and I'm okay with that. I learned a lot. I lived through a lot. It's a different world when your world turns upside down and you find yourself living on the street. Nothing is normal. Nothing ever will be again because you've learned to see things through a different lens. You know? I used to babysit our mayor's kids. And, you know, and this was like when I was in my 20s. Not like a teenager, but, you know, I used to babysit the mayor's kids. I worked for Huntsville City Schools for a while. I've had a crazy life. It's been a wonderful life. I remember when I got kicked out of the house and I had to go live with my cousin. I got kicked out of the house because I walked into the garage and I saw my stepfather beating my sister with a metal yardstick, and I just jumped on his back and started wailing on him. But anyway, you just don't hit people. You just don't. Especially children. And he was. And anyway, I got kicked out of the house that day. I moved in with my cousin, which wasn't a great idea, but from there, I remember I was out at a party because I was like, I don't know, 18, 19 years old. And I was out at a party. We were at some I'm a Gen Xer, so I was at some random bonfire party with a bunch of random people that I didn't know, most of them. And I was drunk and stumbled and almost fell into the bonfire. And Brian Bodkin saved me and pulled me off, and I met... No, it wasn't that day. It was at another party. We were up at some hotel. No, not hotel, it's an apartment complex. And there was a group of guys sitting on a couch. It was Jared, it was Sonny, and it was Matt. And, no, it wasn't Jared. But it was Bobby and Sonny and Matt. And they needed another roommate. And I was like, I'm in. I didn't know them. I didn't know them at all. I just knew I needed to get out of where I was. And moved in with them. Wound up naming my son, my second born. You know, my daughter was my first. But my second born, my husband had made best friends with Matt. And so we named our son after him. Who, you know, didn't know who he was, randomly met him at a party, and we wound up being roommates and wound up working together and becoming best friends. And that's my random life is. Sometimes you just gotta live by the seat of your pants. You gotta trust people. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself. You may find yourself in some really crazy positions, you know. But just know who you are. Know your worth. And everything will be okay. It's like when I was homeless in Goleta, I met a oh God, crazy. I met a human body parts harvester. He was drunk. I met his wife, and while he was passed out, she was telling me about what it was he did for a living, and I was like, whoa. He harvested eyes. And after that, I would see him out prowling around the city at night. Was she telling me the truth, or was she trying to scare me? I don't know. I don't know. But Santa Barbara County's got a lot of fucked up shit that goes on. People wind up missing. They do. Like I said in the other video that you didn't get a chance to see, is I'm blessed. Doesn't mean it'll last forever, but I believe I'm a good person. I have a good sense of discernment. I can I can tell. And I got a bad vibe from them, so, probably was a true story. I'm trusting, but not to the point to where, if I get a bad vibe, dude, bang, I'm out. I've had some crazy things happen to me that I've lived through. But, would I do it again? Oh, hell yeah, I would. Life is too short. Don't second guess yourself. If you love somebody, love them with all your heart. If they return it, they do. And if they don't, they don't. I'm starting to ramble now. I'm going to go shut up and I'm going to have another drink and maybe I'll be back and be stupid, but I'm going to try not to do that. Do me a favor though. Just like the video to let me know you like it. And I guess you don't because you don't like the video. But you watch them anyway. But anyway, thank you. Talk to you later. Oh. Be kind. Be honest. Be safe. Try to smile.